Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. It's your host, Rising Oblivion. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about where we need to be looking when it comes to new information regarding Atlus, basically Persona series, and Shin Megami Tensei 5 as well. So, the Tokyo Game Show of this year is going to be taking place online from September 30th till October 3rd. SEGA and Atlus have also announced that they're having an involvement with the show, so this is going to be where we're going to be getting a lot of our prime information here, at least for the fall, when it comes to just Atlus in general. So there's going to be the SEGA Atlus channel. I'm going to show it up there on screen. That is going to be beginning October 1st. So the 1st through the 3rd, we're going to have that SEGA Atlus channel. But not only that, but they are also going to be having a special web page from SEGA themselves that is going to be tying in with this. The broadcast and details will be announced later, supposedly, but the full website for this SEGA Atlus channel is going to be starting September 17th, 2021. So you wonder, okay, all this stuff is happening in September all the way till October 3rd. Why would they have this new website up September 17th? Well, as we know, the Persona 25th anniversary is happening in September, so it makes sense that this website is going to be up in the middle of September and not towards the end of it or something like that. So September 17th specifically, that is right around the specific date for the Persona anniversary. So it makes sense for that to happen. More than likely, we're going to get open to this full website, this special website, this SEGA Atlus channel website, and we're going to be seeing some stuff about the 25th anniversary of Persona, and probably we're already going to know what the first project is, either by the time that website opens up, or maybe even a little bit after that, or a little bit before. We're gonna have to see. So around the September 17th area, around there, we need to keep our eyes peeled, guys, because more than likely we're going to be seeing some stuff, at least when it comes to Persona, the first project starting there, and we might also have some stuff regarding maybe other projects and stuff like that too on the SEGA Atlus channel, on both the website and maybe even the Tokyo Game Show as well. We need to keep in mind, and I will talk about Shin Megami Tensei 5 here in a second, but we do need to keep in mind there has been so much Atlus stuff that's sort of been presented within the Tokyo Game Show. We've had stuff from Catherine to Persona, Persona Strikers, other older SMT titles, so we've had a lot of stuff being brought here. So more than likely, we're going to be seeing some really cool stuff when it comes to both Persona and SMT beginning that September 30th all the way to October 3rd. So this is why this is so important to be talking about and so important to be looking at. But they also have this hashtag called hashtag Love SEGA. I almost said Persona, but it's Love SEGA, which is, I guess, is a Twitter campaign for merchandise and cosplay and stuff like that. So it's like almost Atlus faithful, but it's just Love SEGA. So it's just a broader term, I guess. They're technically, you know, underneath SEGA, so I guess that makes sense. But we also are probably going to be seeing some Shin Megami Tensei 5 stuff as well, because, as we know, 1 month later after, you know, whenever this all takes place, literally we're going to end up having that stuff there for November 11th. November 11th is when SMT 5 comes out. It is literally going to be going over into October for the last day, so it's only a month away, and that makes sense. I made a little bit of prediction in another video that we're probably going to have at least like 1 or 2 more trailers. I would not be surprised if we end up seeing a nice beefy trailer probably at the final day, October 3rd, because they're probably going to have a big banger of a video or a trailer or something like that. Either it's going to be something really significant with the Persona 25th anniversary, or they're going to have something really significant with SMT 5. And what I think here is, I think we're going to have 2 big bombshells, both for SMT 5 and for something within the Persona 25th anniversary. I would not be surprised if we end up getting multiple things shown off here from both SMT and with Persona, because there's 7 whole projects for the 25th anniversary of Persona. It makes sense for us to maybe get a couple different things, and this is a significant time point, and for all we know, all the way until next year, we have an entire year. If you divide the stuff up here with the 7 different projects, it wouldn't be wild for us to have something in September, and then also to have maybe another project or 2 before the year ends up being over. And for this thing to be ending in October, it kind of makes sense for us to maybe get a couple different things for the 25th anniversary of Persona. So what I think is going to happen here is, during the start of this, we're going to be getting our first projects for the 25th anniversary. Then more than likely towards the end, we're either going to have a teaser or a trailer or something like that teasing the next project, or maybe even flat out just showing us the next project or something like that for the 25th anniversary of Persona. I'll have a video tagged here as to what I think it's going to be. We've all kind of seen it, how it looks like it's going to be something Persona 4 Golden related, because once you take a look at that first project, it shows a, yellow TV and it's sort of flickering and stuff like that. It's just given hella Persona 4 Golden vibes, which I love, and hopefully that is what it is and it's not the fighting arena game, although I wouldn't be upset if it is that, but more than likely I think it's going to be a Persona 4 Golden on the console and stuff like that. I know everybody in the world has been wanting that, man. Like, everybody freaking wants that, and it might be right around the corner, guys. They said that the September date is, around that month is when we're going to be getting that first project, so we're going to have to see. And the fact that it says the 17th is when this Atlus channel website thing is going to be up, I think it makes a lot of sense that maybe even that day is when we're going to be getting it, or close around that day is when we're actually getting that project. So keep your eyes peeled. Like I said, the 17th, around that area, that might be when the first Persona project jumps. But let's move on over now to Shin Megami Tensei. So we can't roll this out. We know there's a lot of stuff going on with, Persona and stuff like that, the 25th anniversary. We know there's a lot of projects here ahead of us, but that's not all. We have SMT 5 not too long, down the road here, November 11th, like I said, and we're going to be having that. So more than likely, I know the trailer or something like that's going to be happening, but that might not be all, guys. There are other stuff that we could potentially see here, other projects. There are other studios within Atlus that we could be seeing them do stuff from, and not to mention, we could also be seeing ports for other Shin Megami Tensei games. I know an SMT 4 port, or SMT, Apocalypse port over to the Switch or something like that would be cool, or heck, maybe even branching out to other stuff. Don't really think they would do that, but at least porting them over to the Switch could be a possibility that we see here, or even a remaster. I think an SMT 4 plus Apocalypse sort of remaster type of thing on the Switch, maybe before the actual Shin Megami Tensei 5 comes out, isn't such a bad idea for that to happen right before, the next big game in the series comes out. Give us a really good and easy remaster of the game before it. I mean, a lot of companies do kind of do that stuff, or make it an easier, cheaper way to play the games beforehand that were in the series so you can now be caught up. Although it doesn't really matter so much for story, because not a lot of the, Meg 10 games really carry over anything else. Usually it's just like Easter eggs and stuff, but still, it would be cool to maybe try and bring people in just for playing those, and then they'll have even more sales for SMT 5. We could be seeing stuff like that in the future. I'm super hyped about that, but we also could be seeing stuff from, I believe, Studio Zero, which we have the I think Monarch game is what they called it, or the secret little project that they've been having, the old-timey, classic, like, I guess you could say D&D-esque turn-based game that they've been working on. So there's, 3 major studios there. You have P Studios working on the Persona stuff. Like I said, we talked about that, the 7 projects. You have the main studio doing the SMT 5 stuff and maybe some other things, and then you have Studio Zero, which has been working on a project for quite a long time. So we might end up actually getting stuff here for that new project. For the life of me, I can't remember the name of it, but I believe it was something like that. But we might be getting, oh no, Monarch was from the other people. That's, never mind. But we have this new project here. We might be seeing that stuff there as well. Sorry for the life of me, I can't remember the name of it, because we just haven't heard anything about it, which even makes more sense as to why we might end up getting that here. But that's sort of my predictions and sort of the stuff to be, keeping your eyes peeled for, guys. I will be sure to keep you all up to date when it comes to different things here. I'll tell you about, possibility of the 25th anniversary and the stuff like that. Shin Megami Tensei 5, of course, I'll keep you updated on all the brand new games and things coming out. So now is a perfect time to subscribe and click the bell, because I will keep you up to date. I will keep you notified. I also stream these games, so if you like to watch them be played, maybe you don't want to buy it, you want to see somebody play it first before you know whether or not you actually want to play it, well, hey, this is the perfect place to do so. But as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching.